Hey, Ben here from Performer Magazine. Once again with another special delivery, taking a look at this really cool PreSonus interface we got, the Studio 192, and its companion, Digimax DP88. Let's take a look. So we're here in the office doing an unboxing. We have the PreSonus Studio 192 interface and its companion, the expansion component, the Digimax Dp88, which offers, I believe, 8 additional mic preamps. So let's take a look. Let's actually unbox this thing. Let's see what we got inside. All right. So here's the Studio 192 box. PreSonus boxes are always nice and colorful. This comes with Studio One 3, which we've reviewed, so check that out on the site. One of our favorite DAWs, you know, a great Pro Tools alternative if you're not into the whole Pro Tools ecosystem. This is PC Mac compatible. Let's open it up. Oh, good, all sorts of manuals. There's a sticker, there's a thank you book. Good to read the manual. PreSonus does a really good job with their documentation, so I'm sure this one is no exception. Let's see. Alright, there's a little sticker that says to go register for your account. We're going to leave that on there since we need to return this, so I'm not going to take anything off or do any radical changes to the box here. But let's get the glare out. One rack unit looks like. Pretty nice brushed metal front here. You've got your 2 inputs on the front, so that's kind of handy to have your micro instrument inputs. Looks like you got a selector wheel here. There's your 48 volt for phantom power, because you got some condenser mics that you want to use. Looks like you've got a nice kind of LED readout for all of the inputs on the front, as well as kind of a stereo readout, so you can monitor and make sure you're not going into the red and clipping. Looks like you've got your main adjustments there, some headphone monitoring, which is great, and then a power button. Let's take a look at the back real quick. All right, so here's your I/O. If we can focus, we'll just pan across here. SPDIF, your clock, your main outputs, if you want to run them to monitors, line outputs, TRS balance. Let's keep zooming. Here's the rest of your standard mic and line inputs. So you've got those 8 standard preamps, looks like. Here, remove this label. We'll do that when we start testing. So I'm going to cut the video now and we'll take a look at its companion, the Digimax Dp88. So the Studio 192 has those 8 mic preamps, like I said, but what they also make, let's make some room here, over at the PreSonus factory, the good folks in Baton Rouge have designed this. This is the Digimax DP88. So what is this? You know, it's a 8-channel preamp. Basically, what this will be used for is kind of an add-on to the Studio 192 to give you 8 extra channels. Really, it doesn't matter what interface you're using. You can connect it with the kind of handy ADAT cable. I'm not sure if that's included. We'll take a look and find out. If not, we've probably got one lying around here. But, you know, 8 channels of expansion, never a bad thing to have, you know, more mic preamps and more channels in case you need them. So if you're upgrading your home studio and you need more, this will be a great option to do so. Here's your manual. Let's get that out of the way. Looks like you've got some MIDI cables in here, little feet in case you want to desk mount this, and your power cable. I'm going to go ahead and rip that. I hope PreSonus doesn't mind. Another 1 rack unit space will be taken up here. This front panel is obviously going to be a little bit cleaner because it's not a full interface. This is just kind of extra preamps for you. So you've got your, looks like your little control panel here, which I'm sure does wonderful things. Your monitoring, so you don't clip and make ultra harsh, awful recordings. Over here, looks like you've got some options for internal clock or external sync. And it looks like, too, via the front panel here, you can actually set what rate you're going at, 44.1, which is standard CD, or 48, 88.2, and 96, which is kind of the new standard for most high-res stuff, and your power. So let's flip this over and see what we got on the back. Alright, so you've got your ADAT connection, which is how you're going to link this up with your Studio 192, or like I said, any other interface that is compatible with that. Your power, let's kind of scan over. You got your MIDI I/O, your outputs, your inputs. Here's all your mic pre's. So, nice stuff. Really rugged, which is great because you don't want flimsy stuff in the studio. This would be great for a commercial studio if you're adding on, or a really nice home studio if you're looking to record more than just a couple of inputs at a time. Especially if you move into the world of drums and you really want to do it well, you're probably looking at a bunch of different mics, overheads, toms, kick, snare, all that good stuff. So you might need an additional 8 channels before you know it. So, link this up with your Studio 192 and have a go. Look for our full review soon, and we'll see you later. Thanks.